the band.
My definition of a bad girl or bad boy is about being confident, courageous, and carefree. It's not about fighting or who's the strongest. It's about being independent and handling your own. So if you guys are ready to become the ultimate bad girl or guy, let's get started. So starting off, I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Primer Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lids. Then taking my Zoeva small concealer brush, I'm going to buff that along the eyelid area, just so that way it's prepped and primed and ready to go. Jumping into the Pride and Prejudice and Zombie palette from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to be taking the two white shades, the softest shades, and applying that in the crease. That's going to act as our transition color, and it's also going to set the primer. Then, jumping into the brown shade, I'm just going to apply that to the inner and outer corners of my eyes. And this part is pretty much all about just building it up and finding the amount of intensity that you like. So now I'm going to mix the softest cream shade with the brown shade, and I'm just going to apply that over the top just to kind of like close in that halo eye. And now I'm just taking a crease brush and I'm blending the inner and outer corners into that part just so it's cohesive. Then taking the same brush we used to set the primer, I'm just going to go over top of that to blend out the edges so it's soft. Now going in with that same brown shade, I'm just going to pack that onto the outer and inner corners again, just because we did lose a little bit of that intensity when blending. So same thing, we're just going to put it there, and then we're just going to blend it out a little bit so it's a softer shade of brown. So now using the small concealer brush from Wet n Wild, I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on it, and we're going to be dipping into this champagne color and just applying that all over the lid. So now all I'm going to do is going to take a dry brush and use that same powder and just set the wet shadow with it. Now, taking the brown and the black shade, I'm just going to add that to the inner and outer corners just to add some depth to the shadow. And then I'm just going to blend those two in a little bit just so that way it's softer but it's still edgy at the same time. Now, taking my favorite NYC liquid liner in 887, I'm just going to be making a wing. So pretty much just starting with a long outer line and then just drawing the triangle, finishing it. It's so weird because you guys have never seen me do like a full-on liner. So this is pretty much what it looks like. And I just try to like not breathe and stay as focused as possible. So once they're about even, it's going to end up looking like this. And then from there, I'm just going to curl the lashes with one of my eyelash curlers. Then using one of my favorite mascaras from Benefit, the Roller Lash, I'm going to be applying that to my eyelashes to get them ready for... When it comes to lashes, the bigger, the better, the badder. So to stack those lashes. So I'm taking this NYX color correcting concealer, and I'm just applying that under the eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. All the bright areas, pretty much. Then I'm going to blend it out with my Beauty Blender. And taking my favorite foundation, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, I'm going to apply this all over the face. So I pretty much blend it out with a brush, and then I'll pounce over it with the Beauty Blender. A bad girl always has full coverage, but the cool thing about this foundation is it's full coverage and it's lightweight, so you don't feel it. So then once you're done blending that out, I'm going to be taking my favorite concealers, the Maybelline Fit Me's. I use Fair Claire and I use the medium shade. These two just seem to work really well with a medium skin tone, and it just gives me the perfect amount of brightness to my skin. So then I'm going to take the trusty old Airspun powder and I'm going to set underneath my eyes, and we're going to bake. Baking is key to the bad girl look because it's going to set your makeup, and it's also going to give you a more vibrant, brighter looking face. Dipping into the Fit Me powder, I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this, just so that way when I put a bronzer on, it's not going to look smudgy. So taking the Essence Matte Bronzing in the shade Light, I'm just going to be bronzing on top of my skin, just to get that like golden sun-kissed look. So once you're done bronzing, you can take a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kick off that bake. So now I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs waterproof black liner, and I'm going to be putting that underneath the eyes just to give it that smoky effect. And then dipping into the brown and black shadow, I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line just so it's not so top heavy. Now, using the highlighter from the Pride and Prejudice and Zombie palette, you guys, this highlighter is so bomb. I'm just going to apply that to my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, Now I'm going to be using the Milani lipstick in 21 Sangria. And I'm just going to apply that to the lips. And the star of the show is actually going to be the Balm Read My Lips lip gloss in Boom. And so pretty much all we're doing is we're setting a lip gloss over the top of the lipstick so your lips look shiny and it draws attention to your lips. Especially since we're doing such a bad girl dark lip, you're bound to catch eyes. So that's pretty much it to the bad girl look. All you have to do is add some accessories. I hope you guys like this video, and if you guys want to see anything else, just let me know in the comment section below.
Screaming if I blow you with a bang.